Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. Today, we got a 2003 Honda Pilot. This vehicle has 231,000 miles. Customer's complaint is leaking oil. So we got to find out where this oil is leaking from. Now, oil can leak from many different places, so just want to make sure you check all around, and we're going to show you a specific way, a definite way of finding out where oil leak is. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is jack this up, get it up on a jack stand, and get up under it, and we're going to see what's going on. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Got a hydraulic jack up under here, and got our jack stand right up under the frame. And when you do this, it's as an added security, leave your hydraulic jack right there. All right, just as added security, especially because if you check out our video on jack stands, the best and safest jack stands, you'll see why I'm doing that, because of the bottom of the base, it can still sink into the ground. This is concrete, so it ain't going nowhere. All right, the first thing we do, let's go over here and check out how much oil we got. Get our rag and rag this off. Okay. Make sure the stick is all the way down, as far as it can go. Pick it back up. Somebody was looking for Astral to do an engine. Wow. Wow, guys, look at that. This sucks. Wow, we got not a drop. Now I'm gonna say now we got it jacked up on this side, so that let's take a look back a little bit, step back. I mean, it's leaning a little bit, but not that much to not have a drop of oil in here. So let's get our little light and get up under there. Got our cardboard down there. Where's our light at? Alright, let me go get the light, and we'll go up there and see what we can find. Alright, be right back. Alright, got our little handy dandy stream light. I love this little light, man. Let's turn this all the way counterclockwise until our little light comes on. Let's get up under here and see what we can find. Alright, I see a little bit of oil right there. Is that bent, or is that supposed to be? I think this is actually bent, and I don't think this is supposed to be like this, right? You think so too, right? Huh. There's some covers missing over, bolts missing over here, or clips. Let's get further up under here. Wow, wait a minute, look right here. Dang it. Looks like we got some oil all right here. Alright, I'm trying to see. I noticed the sun is in the way. Let's see if we can get that light from up under there. Maybe I should close the hood so it don't blind you guys. Alright, I see a little bit, especially right there. I see some oil, a little bit of oil up under the crankshaft, the harmonic balancer. This is the harmonic balancer right here. I see a little bit of oil right there, so it's possible it could be leaking from there. Look further up. Motorcraft oil filter, huh? Alright, there's a little bit of oil coming right there. And that is the oil filter housing. Alright. And being it's over here, let's get up under here and see let's look up here and see if it's leaking from the oil pan. I mean, we got some oil right here also, but that could be traveling from the front back. You know what, let's go into the other side of the oil pan. Yeah, and actually, yeah, see right there? Now it's dry on this side. It's wet up there. So I'm not even gonna call the oil pan gasket. Well, this is not actually a gasket, there's just a sealer in there. So it's not leaking from there. Let's see if we can go back a little bit further. Get an angle right about here. Alright, let's look up over here. And let's look around, because there's the, let me see if I can touch it. Right there, there's the oil pressure sender, and you can see it is wet. There is oil right there. So that's definitely leaking. So now we got three possibilities here. The oil sender, the oil filter housing, it's a gasket or O-ring, and the crankshaft seal. Now, we know 1, 2, or all three is actually got a leak. Now for definite, I can say the oil pressure switch. I mean, because oil don't travel upwards, so you start from the top, and that's definitely leaking right there. So now, oh man. So let's find out how we're gonna actually find out where this oil is leaking from. Let's get from under here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys and girls, what we're gonna do here is now to positively identify where the oil leak is coming from. And especially if your car or truck has a lot of oil, now up in the bottom, what you want to do is get you a leak detection set, a dye. So what this is, it's a little dye that you put in there, and then you got a black light. And what happens is, you mix the dye with the oil, and let's get out the funnel. Start the engine up, the dye is going to mix with the oil, and then we're going to go around with the black light and detect the dye. So let's open this up. Let's see if I can put this down there without, okay, let's open this up. Let me get this open. Okay. Open this up. And I'm going to try to pour this in here without spilling it everywhere. There we go. Pour the oil in there, the dye. Alright. Now you might be saying, alright, what the heck did you just do? I don't understand it. Alright, let me show you. I guess I'm not going to need the funnel. Let's go over here and get our black light. You definitely want to get you a little black light. There's all different kinds, it doesn't matter. There's not one better than the other, as long as the light, as long as it's a black light. And actually, they got let me pull my light out. They got little ones just like this, and which I think is the best because they can get into tight spaces. The one I'm using, this big one, I mean, it'll work. Definitely do its job. So let's hook it up, positive and negative. And what we're gonna do, and this light lights up. And now, if you look down in there, and what it does, it will actually light up the dye. It'll make it look like a very light brown. I'm trying to see if I can see something in there to give you an indication. Matter of fact, if I go over here with my finger, so that it lights up. I don't know how it does it on a camera, but it lights up a light brown, very light brown, to let us know that's where the leak is coming from. So what we're going to do is close this up. We're going to start the pilot up. We're going to let it run for like 5 minutes. Then we're going to get up under there with our black light, and we're looking for that leak. We're looking for any indication of that dye, and I can know positively exactly where it's leaking from. All right. So where the keys at to this? Okay. There it is, 231,835 miles. I'm not gonna let this run long at all. I'm only gonna give it like 5 minutes because we got no oil in here, but means it's gonna pick it up real quick and detect that leak. All right, let's leave the door open. All right, let's get up under there. We're gonna let it run for like 5 minutes. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get up under there and check out that leak. All right, be right back. All right, let it run for a few minutes. You know, guys, what I'm gonna do to make this easier so we can see, I'm gonna get this tire off so we can see in there. I mean, I can probably get up under there, but it's difficult getting up under there holding the camera at the same time. This way, take this off, I can see everything right through the front. All right, be right back. All right, guys, let's shut this. Car been running for like 20 minutes. Let's shut it off. Set our keys down over here. All right. Let's grab our black light. I took the tire off, like I said. Let's get up under here and see if we can see anything. Let's see if we see any dye. Nothing right there. Let's get up under it further, up under here. Those bolts look a little brownish. What about to you? They look a little brownish, like they... Yeah, especially that one right there. Oh boy. Let's get up under here further. A little bit, not much. Wait a minute, what the heck is that way up there? Hey, wait a minute, what is that way up there? Under the exhaust manifold. Get my regular light, look up there. That's oil. And above that is the valve cover gasket. The valve cover. Yeah. Valve cover's leaking. I still don't see no dye though. Where's that light at? Let me get that light up there and see. No, I don't see any kind of indication of the dye. It just means that the car just hasn't driven in a while. Let's see if I can reach over here to this boot covering up the oil sender. Oh man, this thing is covered with oil. Even the boot around it is ripping because it's so dry rotted and saturated with oil. Let me see if I can get a look at it right there. Try to get you a good angle at this. Yeah. You know, see if I can prop my light up, my little light, so you can see it better. Of course it don't want to do it. Of course it don't want to get up here. There we go. Look at that. Get up there and move that out the way. Look at that. We got oil up under here where there shouldn't be. Let me move that away again. Look at that. There's oil all up in here where the connector is. So we definitely know now. And this is under the protective boot. So we know that's leaking. We got a valve cover leak, oil pressure sender, and we, look at this. Let me get back up from here. Okay, and we also got, see this stuff on the oil filter? That's coming from the axle. So the axle boot is leaking, and we got axle grease. This is axle grease over here. So we got a valve cover, oil pressure sender, the axle, and the crankshaft seal. I don't see dye, but I know, I am 100% positive those places are leaking. Is leaking. Whatever you want to say. Man, them valve covers don't look like they're fun. And that should be smoking. I mean, that's right on. That's a hot exhaust manifold. That should have been smoking. Smoking. All right, let's get from under here. And we'll be right back. All right, we let the vehicle back down. So now we got a very small leak coming from the valve covers. I'm gonna let the customer know that. But my main concern is the oil pressure switch, the crankshaft seal, the front crankshaft seal, because there's a rear main seal also, so the front crankshaft seal. And we're gonna do that. I'll let them know about that oil filter housing gasket, or they can call it oil filter adapter gasket, and that's molded rubber. So we're gonna change that also while we're down here. We're gonna, the one thing you don't want to do is half step it. You don't want to do one thing and then the other thing and start leaking, because the customer look at that. Wait a minute, I just paid you to do that, and this thing is leaking. So you want to make sure you cover yourself. You want to make sure you know everywhere that oil is leaking from, so you can let them know. And that's exactly what we're gonna let them know. And we're gonna do as an oil change on this, because this thing is 2,000 miles. I think it was 2,000. Let's see here. Let's see. Next oil change is. Let's get a look at it. $233,000 miles. That's the next oil change due. 233. How many miles on this car? Get the keys on this thing. Wait a minute here. Okay, we got 231. Wait a minute. Guys, so something ain't right here. Okay, the car has 231,000 miles. The next oil change is 233. You telling me this thing got no oil in it? I mean, that's like they just did it. What? Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right, guys? Let's look at this together here. All right, let me hold on, right back. All right, I'm back here. Now, let's go over this together. We got 231,835 miles. Okay, we got a sticker up here from Capital Ford. Thank you for your business. Next service due. Date 12/16 of 2016. All right, they made a mistake right there. It puts it with 12/16 of 2017. But the mileage. Next service due is 233,000 miles. 233,095 miles. That's the next service due. We are still about 2,000 miles. Before that, there was no oil in here. The oil leak wasn't that bad. I don't know, man. Did they put the right amount of oil in this car or something? Or what? I don't know. What the heck is going on here? And that, man. I mean, there's not a drop of oil. This thing should have been leaking. Oh, man. All right, I got to let the customer know this is bull. This is junk. So we could definitely have to do those oil leaks. But guys, it was not that bad. I'm looking at it. Let me shut this key off and go up here. I mean, for this car not to have a drop of oil in it. This leak right here is not that bad. I mean, if this thing would have oil everywhere. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't put enough oil in there or something. I have no idea. But we're going to change them pieces over there and get this thing done the right way. This is at a dealership. Let the customer know what's going on. So we definitely want to check when you have your oil changes done. And check the oil level. We got a video up there. They never changed my oil. but charged me for it. We got a video up there. You definitely want to do, when you get your oil changed, check your oil. Get home with something, you know, pull the dipstick out, check your oil. Alright, we'll be right back.
Okay, so today we worked on a 2003 Pilot with 231,000 miles. I forgot for a minute. And the customer wanted us to check it over and see what's going on, whatever. And we found out about the oil, that there's no oil, and they still had like 2,000 miles left for their next oil change. So we're going to find out when they had their oil change done, and they got their oil change done at Capital Ford. So we're going to see what is their recommended mileage.
Hey, didn't we have a problem with Capital Ford?
Yeah, but
for
we
the
don't...
truck, for the parts department.
Yeah, but did they go to... Oh, did we call the Capital Ford in Raleigh too?
For
or
what?
just this one? Because a Capital Ford here in Rocky Mount and a Capital Ford in Raleigh.
Oh, which one did they go to?
Yeah. Because he does go to Raleigh a lot. Because sometimes he goes over there. So I'm not sure which one he went to. So we'll find out where he went. Or was it his son who took it? And I think he goes to college.
977? 252.
That's here. That's here.
Yeah, 252. That's here.
That's
so
here.
they took it here.
Yeah, they took it here.
Same ones we had problem with.
Yeah, you know. Anyway. So, you know, dealerships, a lot of people think, okay, it's a dealership. They're not going to rip me off. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. They know what they're doing. But they don't understand. People don't understand. The people that work at a dealership is a mechanic like any other mechanic. So if the person's crooked, if the person's a thief, then whether he's working at a dealership or at Quickie Lube, he's still going to be a thief. That's just the way it works, right?
That's the business.
It's the person. It's the person. It doesn't matter where you go.
Right, so it reflects on the business.
Right.
So the business is crooked.
Yeah. Everybody's crooked. So anyway, so we're going to take care of that and see what's going on. Okay, so we found that there's some leaks. I know he's going to get them done. Yeah. I just have to email him and, you know, coordinate the date. So stay tuned for those repairs when we fix those leaks. So if you got anybody has a Pilot that has an oil leak, this could be a chance to know how to fix your oil leaks. Okay? So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.